But if pawn stand a5, you have not this possibility. At in the game was a king f6, rook d4, king g5, rook d8 in the 8th line. Again rook a8 idea. Rook e6. But because he go rook e6, he attacked this pawn. f4. This after this all this move, finally white achieve any advantage because they black cannot make draw like this stop situation, like only go return. Black cannot. Black must play active. He play f4 for destroy pawns in the king side. f4. He must take rook c7, king f3, rook h7. This is very long endings. It's not only beginning. No, rook h7. Because rook h7, rook e4, rook h6. This is, I think, for understanding not so difficult. He must anything make, because I would like take c7. If you play rook c6, I will play rook a8. And you must play a5 check. Otherwise, this is my achievement will be. And after you will return all these moves and winning easily. In this case, he need to play more active. c5, if you play, these weaknesses make. Okay, you can play c5. I will return. I return back. Yeah, it's. And after, if you play f4, I will give rook g8 check. Yeah, rook g8 check. Plus, this is next move will be rook a8. I will press you for you play a5. Yeah, and after I will return rook d8, rook d5, king d3, f3, and after e4, and winning the game with. Because your 3 against 2 cannot make fast pawn, my 3 against 2 can make fast pawn, and I will win. And every pawn endings will be winning for me, because I have like pawn more in this side. This is the idea, always endings idea. You must make any moves for organize in your opponent. Lager one more weakness. One more weakness, and use. This is the very this slowly in rook endings is slowly things. Yeah? It's not okay. King c3. This is after c5. No, c5 is not good move. Rook c8, f4. Take. King f4. Here, of course, here maybe you will ask rook g8 check. But rook g8 check here is not. Rook g8, I will go. Sorry. King h5. Of course, not here. King h5. And you will receive again double pawns. But my rook will be more active, and you not take my one of the main pawns. Yeah. Better take rook c7, of course. The first you take f4, king f4, rook c7, and rook h7, attacking this pawn. Rook e4, he must defense. This rook h6. I would like to take this boss pawn. And here this is very important, how they can save black this pawn and have a counter game. When you will receive a, b, a, c passed pawn, I will receive h pawn. Because I have this possibility, king g2 take h3. Black play, if you play king g2, normal move. There will be the rook b6, king h3, rook h6, king g2, a5. This small force, h3, rook g6 checks, of course, king f2, rook h6, because you're winning temp, yeah? He must return king g2, a6, because the f2 pawn is not important, was rook e1 must defense, c5, rook a1. This is very logical. King b5, rook b1 check, for king stand not so nice, h2, a7. Rook a1 is force. King b7, rook b1, king a8, rook c1, c6. Okay, rook c6. Looks is good move, yeah. Fantastic, yeah. You cannot. Yes, it's losing. Yes, nice. Yes, c6 nice. You play c6. Let him make queen, h1 queen, take, king b7, It looks like difficult, many moves, but when you play, this is not difficult. This is not difficult. This is not because this is normal calculation. Huh?
Wouldn't he, after taking the black king, the pawn on f2, he just to play behind the pawn and get to queen first?
This is second variation. This is second. This variation is. You will see. You will see second variations. Yeah. It's, in this case, this variation when you take when you play king g2, this variation easy for this force. Yes, I understand. We continue. I understand. I only show that this variation for repeat little. King f3, king b5. Black plays more correct. They play b5. Why I will give 2 pawns? I will give only 1. Very logical. b5. Here finally difficult because I will play the same. If my opponent play b5, I will take ab. It is normal move, but here possible rook a6 was stronger. But not so easy. This we take c5, c4, rook c6, and after c3 you win after king b3 move, because when king f2 you can take rook c3 and defense h3 pawn. This was one possibility for win. Rook a6. I repeat because this is force. This can win because you cut black king and plus defense your pawn. And this together with this pawn a4, we will go a5, king b4, a6, king b5 together to win. In the game was a b5. This was a small mistake. This taking rook f6 check, king g2 and king b5. I think this is more easy for win. And here you have normal possibility like you must play king take h3. Now, for example, if you take king take h3, I write special. King take h3. Here will be no. I make mistake. King g2, king b5. Okay, king h3. Because immediately you can see the moves. I would like close this move. Cannot close. King h3, c5 is easy winning. King g2, c6, h3. c7, rook h6, and this pawn very important. King c6 you cannot take. Yes, you must make any move and winning, because what will be happen? Rook any fields. So for example, rook g8, c8, queen, rook says c8, king takes c8, and when you play king g2, oh, f4. Not f3, f4. Only because this is not enough one time. Nice. Yes, it's 2 moves make immediately. This is if you play king h3. In the game was a rook e2. In the game was a rook e2. This mistake, this last mistake, and white win. I will show how is win. c5, the same. This is I'm not stopping this every move because they normal. This is normal, very simple technique. Looks like very long but simple technique. If king h3, in this case, this is very important in rook endings. You see this construction. This structure. Rook takes f4, pawn f2. You cannot with king attack. You cannot with king attack my rook. And you cannot play king h2 because I will take your pawn. This construction always in rook endings possible. Together working, pawn and rook. This is easy win. And here, of course, rook a2 check. We continue, king b7, rook b2, this technique. And finish. If rook f2, rook b3, you remember the same idea, defense. And if you take, if you play rook c2, No, c6, take, c7. Okay, this is winning. The same winning. It's not a problem. The same. You will give the rook, but you have one pawn more. It's not so difficult. But it's very interesting for this position. Instead, king h3, rook e2. Unbelievable move. Rook e1, make draw. This is why I show after this Shebarshin game, because the idea is very terrible. They don't want play king take h3. He won't play rook h1 take rook h3. Winning the temp for the pawns immediately go forward and immediately have a possibility, like you said, give this check immediately. With the rook e1 move, you like achieve two aims. One is rook h1, rook h3 without king, because this king attacking f2 pawn immediately. When you take king h3, you like go from attack. They can, when you play rook h1, rook take h3 and king take f2, and after you can give rook what. It's nice idea. Rook e1, c5. Yeah, this is not so easy, but this is not so easy, of course. But this is the same idea like king h3. You remember? Yeah, go this more or less. Yeah. Okay, this is forced go. King h3 because not a time. But rook stand one move for one move more. Not rook e2, not this. Let's take c6, for example, the first move. Check. Rook f4 I will show. Yeah. This second variation. c7, h3. This is draw. You know, yes, this pawn. You know this rule or not? For example, see queen, yes, h2. This is complete draw position because this HA line, these four pawns, a2, c2, f2. Oh, sorry, a2, c2, f2, and h2. These fields when these pawns stand with king. Of course, with white king very far, this draw. You cannot win. Because when you beginning this make these checks, I go here, I would like queen, check, here, check, here, yes, check, here, no, and no, not only king h1, yeah. He cannot win. He cannot control, yeah. Huh?
H1 is coming.
No, king must be stand minimum in g4, g5. Here, yes, of course. Two moves more, yeah, it's okay. Of course, winning, yeah. The same with pawn stand c2 or f2. It's the same. Because when pawn stand f2, when you attack my pawn, I will go king h1. You cannot take my pawn because pot. This is two pawns can make draw. Other is losing. Other is losing. This case, this is one draw. Moment. Rook e1. This is. And if you play rook f4, will be rook a1, rook h1. This is the idea. Otherwise, it's losing. They have enough temp. Rook h1, king g2, and this is draw because you don't have enough temp. Exactly the same position. If you make comparing, you will see that the same position, but one temp more for black. Of course, this is was difficult. I can say you little difficult, but many these ideas show these endings. Okay, okay. Huh? You say finish it, like you say, yeah. I can show 1-2 position if you want. They can decide. Yeah, this is always I prepare. But this is little more. Okay, very nice position, but not so easy. Okay, you then decide. You want to translate? No. Finish, yeah, finish.
Finishing, they need the whole.
Yes, finish, yeah, okay. We can finish. If you want, I think if you want that. Okay, finish.
Let's discuss this position.
Black it's black to move. Okay, I will give you not so much time.
Queen b6.
Huh?
Queen b6.
But what this give you? Queen b6? Okay, I play. No, I don't know. Queen b6, I will play, for example, bishop e2. Rook take e6, huh?
Bishop takes f2 check.
Okay, bishop take f2 check. Okay, king f2.
Queen b6.
Because rook f2 I cannot check, yeah? King f2, yeah? Queen b6, yeah? Rook, bishop e3.
Rook
No. Rook d2 check. Rook d2 check, yes, okay, okay. Yes, rook d2 check, agree. Yes, but I play rook e6. Rook e6. Okay? You agree? I take rook e6. Rook f4 check, king g3. This is the idea. I take. Huh? Okay. What is move you want to say? Rook d2. For every move I play king g3.
Rook
d3, bishop e3.
f takes e6.
F take e6. Okay, you take f take e6. Yeah. Okay. Oh, but rook f4 nice. Huh? Cancel. Yeah, this. No.
New variation.
No, rook e6. Rook e6. F take. No, rook f4. You've rook f4. Moment. No, but if you take f take e6, I will play bishop e3. No, f take e6. Yeah, you want. A moment. This is new moves. F take e6. No. Okay, I will play king g3 again. King g3. Why not? Bishop e3. This rook d2 check you have. Yeah. Moment. Bishop e2 here. Not rook take f4. No, I can play, but this position you cannot win. Queen take b5. I play queen g1. Rook d3 check. King h2. Game only beginning. Game only beginning. Minimum only beginning. Okay, you have a with check. Rook f4 you must take, yeah? Rook f4 you must take, otherwise it's not interesting. Rook f4, king g3. F take e6, okay, rook take f4. One rook more. Yes, this is nice. This is nice move. Unbelievable position. You have one rook more. And you cannot, against the one pawn, you must give rook and bishop. Because rook have not any moves, because queen c7 check and take your queen. Every move for rooks, queen c7 or queen d6. Check and take your queen. Yes? If you play bishop, bishop d3? No, this is, no, okay, you can play only bishop move, yes? Agree, yeah? What is move? Bishop d3, yeah? I will take. Nice position, yeah? Nice position. No, losing position, absolutely. With this queen is nice position. Your next move, queen h1, it's nice. For example, queen h1, queen e3, yeah? It's nice. With this queen you won't continue play, yeah? It's nice, yeah? I will take all your pieces with pawns and with mat, what do you want, yeah? But here only was that this is nice for, you have this g5 move, unbelievable move. Use this pin. Use this pin, yeah. Okay. See you tomorrow, yeah. Okay. Yeah, but can you explain why this long, yeah? This.
Because we have a tour tomorrow morning from 9 o'clock at morning till 3 o'clock at pyramids and so on.
It's very long, yes, pyramids. I think.
And we will return here. You will need to be here about 3 o'clock. You need to go to your lunch, take a bus, or some go to toilet, anything.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
At 4:30.
Yeah, I think that we go pyramid for 2-3 hours, but it's 6 hours, yeah.
I don't know, maybe you have.
But who will
program?
Program, yeah.
Program to go to pyramids and some other places. I don't know which places. Yeah, ask Mr. Said about the program.
Said, yeah.
Morning. You prepare another program for night.
Why this is little much?
After seminar. Much for you?
Okay, we will speak. Yeah, okay.
صراحة.
Hi.
How many hours it takes to analyze this long indication?
Dude, this is many hours. Many hours. Because I show only, but show is even shows more than half hour.
You spend days to analyze just one indication?
It's possible. No, it's if it's difficult. It's not difficult. Why? I can do some.
Like this, last indicated indication. How many hours? So full
كل الحاجه موجوده في الماده ده في نفس المكان موجود في الماده عشان كمان ساعه في الماده على الكمبيوتر